Hey guys, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And in this episode, we're going after one of the strongest blades in the whole game. Now, what the game wants us to do right now is go to Tantal, but I'll be 100% honest with you, the monsters there hit very hard, and I don't want to die young. So instead, we're going to get a giant power increase by basically shoveling a lot of money into something. Let's head to Torigoth, y'all, now that we got a crap ton of money. So, the inherited core crystal has been on my to-buy list for a very long time now, but we didn't really have the funds till around chapter 4 by salvaging a lot of treasure and selling it here in Torigoth. And yeah, sadly, the development doesn't really reduce the price of this item. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but don't worry, you'll get some of it back, and trust me, this blade is well worth it. No matter how bad your luck is with core crystals, 100% chance of getting an extremely powerful blade. And oh yeah, we have a Geon's core crystal. Crud. I'll probably do that in the future, but without a doubt, trust me guys, this is a very rewarding blade to use, and consider it an investment. God dang it, they're just one of my favorite in the whole game. I love them so much, but here we go. It's time to unleash this monster.
We are Sheba, lover of beauty, wealth, and banquets. To wit, we dream of assembling our very own entourage. And to that end, we must acquire all the assets we can. We expect you to support our noble cause.
The beautiful and regal Sheba is now ours, and yeah, she's a pun on Bathsheba from the Bible. But you'll notice right away her personality is very different, and you're checking out those battle skills. Yeah, her entitled entourage is just as strong as it sounds. I love this blade so much. I don't know if she is my favorite, but she's definitely one of them. I'm so excited to have her on the team, and you could give her to Zeke, but yes, we're hankering for some banquets. I prefer to give her to Rex because his arts are just way better with an ether cannon and economic animal. Oh my. She's just seriously one of the best blades just ever. Like seriously, she rides around in a giant bathtub that floats. She has one of the coolest ether cannons. It's like a shell thing. Oh man. Everything about her design is just goddamn phenomenal. And to top things off, yeah, she's probably one of the most insane damage-wise as well, if you invest in her. Let's talk about that right now. So, her Affinity Chart is a little bit unique. Let's just say that, and basically to get it higher in the ranks, you need to donate money to her piggy bank in the Goldmouth warehouse. Where the dump is this? And is it really worth spending 1,000,000 gold? Absolutely, because unlike other blades where you need to build up trust, Sheba don't care. She's just like, give me money, you peon, and I might be of use. That, to me, is just goddamn amazing. Some of the best blades in the game are like that. Another one is... Where the crud is this thing? Oh, yeah, it's back here. Another one is Boreas, who will probably go over in the next episode how you can make him one of the best blades in the entire game just by giving him some food. It's kind of funny, but yeah, to get to the piggy bank, we gotta go through this dude, and meh, this is not good at all. What should Renta do with empty warehouse? His name is Renta. If nobody use, better to give to someone for free. Something wrong. Meh! You people, drivers and Did the floating girl in the bathtub give it away? Renta inherited useless warehouse from Datapon, but... maybe some blades of friends want extra space to use. Wanting bookcase, maybe? Or just place to store lots of things. If driver's willing, we rent out lovely warehouse. Low price of 100,000. Didn't I hear you say before it was free? Well, if friends find way into warehouse without opening door, by all means, use to heart's content. But if friends pay 100,000 gold, me open door and friends can... I just spent a lot on her, dude. I don't know. Too pricey. Then Renta makes slightly better offers. Tempting, but no. Renta cannot make any better offer than this. If friends change mind, come back to rent. Okay, bro, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna take the easy way, don't mind me, but unfortunately getting into the secret warehouse entrance, which is just kind of this way, is reliant on how many different blades and their field skills you have. But since I lucked out and actually got many different blades with Noponic Wisdom, we're set, dude. We got not only Boreas, but also Cassandra, so all you need is one more, and you can open this place up for free, but honestly, getting money in this game isn't too terribly impossible. And here we are, the Goldmouth Warehouse. It's kind of tiny. I mean, it is on top of Titan. There's only so much room after all, so gotta keep that in mind. Outside of the core crystal, though, not a lot going on in here, realistically. Unless you have Sheba with you. Do you know what this sparkly box is? This is my special piggy bank. My current goal is to fill it with lots of shiny gold. Do you think you could help me out with this simple task? I'll do what I can. God dang, lady, you got expensive taste, but it's all part of her character. So this is how we progress with her Affinity Chart, and yeah, I'm gonna donate actually 1,000,000 gold. This might take a while, holy crud. You'll know when you're finished when you go to donate again and you read Sheba's note. Thanks to you, we have amassed 1,000,000 gold for the fulfillment of our dreams. Which means, now, if we open up the Affinity Chart for Sheba, this is the first character we've ever been able to do this for, but every single piece of her Affinity Chart will become unlocked, just like that. And this makes Sheba an incredibly strong blade, because it's not tied to trust at all. It's not something you have to slowly build up to. All you need is a lot of cold hard cash. And holy crud, Economic Animal, is already maxed out. So, yeah, that's goddamn amazing. So, this just by itself makes Sheba worth it, because as of right now, she just does way more damage than any other blade we could ever possibly have. And come to think of it, why don't we work on filling up her Affinity Chart in this episode? I mean, we can't max out all of it till Chapter 9, but might as well start out, you know. She's going to be very, very helpful for some boss fights. So first, let's do the heart-to-heart and head to the Goldmouth Central Exchange. The heart-to-heart is unlocked once you reach the second tier of her Affinity Chart, and all you need is Pyra, Sheba, and Bridget to start it.
From what a certain innkeeper tells us, there are to be discount deals at the Argentum Bazaar today. We should expect anything from half price up to 90% off. One does not simply pass up such an opportunity.
Bargain days can be pretty exciting.
Fingers crossed we'll find something good.
We wish to be adorned. To the Accessory Shop. Fine purveyor of goods. Have you any fashion accessories in vogue?
But of course. I recommend necklace made from scarlet mushrooms. Only 5,000 G. Normally it's 10,000, but today I give discount. Special bargain day.
This is almost too cheap, if anything. And while it may be befitting of a Nopon, we do not like how it may be eaten at a moment's notice. What we desire is a pure, noble accessory. Come, to the next store. This establishment is full of curiosities.
Ah! Madam, have I for quality? These unique accessories, crafted from findings of salvagers.
You mean to say these are all handmade? Pray, what might be the most valuable item in your shop?
Why, this. This exquisite item made from ore of highest grade. Salvaged in Gormont, be told.
Well, this is a fetching item. It would look sublime on you, Pyra.
What? Me? Oh no, I'm sure you could find someone better.
Nonsense! You're perfectly deserving of such an item. Wear this necklace and we promise you, you shall shine brighter than all the stars in the sky.
Really? But...
Heed our words, Pyra. Be our number one and you shall have it. Our gift to you. What say you?
Huh? You're number one. Me?
That's right. You do want this necklace, don't you?
No thanks. I'll pass.
Inconceivable. To think we of all people would be turned down? Yet we shall not let this topple us. For the sake of our future number one, we shall purchase the necklace ourselves. Tell us, fine vendor, what is the going rate for this particular item?
Nah. You want to buy necklace? Madam, do me great service. That come to 430,000 G.
430,000? Was today not a bargain day? We should expect you will be selling it with a 90% discount today, no?
43,000 G? I'd like to slap in face. In first place, it's precious item. It not fall into bargain price bracket.
Preposterous! This is the trouble with cheapskates. Forget it. We're leaving. What a royal letdown.
Hey, Sheba, I can sort of guess, but do you mind telling us about your dream?
Well asked. Our dream is to hold banquets and tea parties with the most charming of ladies. That is why we need our entourage. You can't hold a good banquet without the right number of participants. And we will not rest, not until our goal is in sight. Fear not, Pyra, Bridget, Nia, Morak, Poppy, Pandoria. You are all invited. You shall be a part of our inner circle. But we realize now that it is not so easy to have others acquiesce to our request. The road may be long, but still we forge ever onwards.
God dang it. I love this. I love Sheba so much, man. Just her love for everything golden and beautiful woman. Gotta say, she's definitely a character, but no, filling out her affinity chart is just so goddamn fun. It's just so much fun. I love it to death, but there is one thing that's a little bit tricky for her, which we might as well focus on now, I suppose. Where the crud is it? It's not this one. It should be defeat. No. Is that it? Yeah, it is. So to get her specials up, we actually have to go back to Temperantia and defeat some very obnoxious enemies. So guess let's do that next. So to get the most out of Sheba's damage outputs, we have to come back to Temperantia, aka Hell, and hunt 5 very distinct enemies. I do not recall the name, so it's the Brogan Ferris. They are not too terribly difficult enemies, especially at the level that we are at, but they are still kind of a pain to get to. So I want to highlight exactly where you can find these foes. And yeah, it's kind of cool coming back here. You know, the Titan weapons just chilling. Might be a little fishy that Morak is coming here. Like, if the Orion spies are watching it, they'd be like, oh, what the crud is that? That's probably not good. But it's all for the sake of our new blade Sheba. Yeah, I'm sure they'd buy that. I mean, it's not a lie. It just seems like a pretty cruddy excuse. Like, seriously, what is the lore explanation? I want these 5 wolves dead in Temperantia. But why, Sheba? Don't ask questions, Pio. Anywho, it's pretty much just a straight shot to where we're going. Not a lot of landmarks here, but I'll try my best to show you exactly where they spawn. It's pretty much right around here, and all you gotta do is beat 5 of them. It's not as difficult as it may sound. I don't usually like to highlight these ones because one simple Google search, you can probably find the location. Okay. But there is one tiny problem, and that is the Deimosaurus. Yeah. That's why we're a little scared of Temperantia. Not the strongest enemy in the game, but he's still a giant dinosaur. So I'm gonna not try and fight him, okay? But hands down, doing this is very important because once you get is that it? It should be, yeah, it should be those rocks right up. I pointed at my monitor like, oh yeah, you guys can see the stinking rocks, can't you? No, I know where we're going now, pretty much. Oh crap, another dinosaur. But hands down, yes, you want to destroy these guys and get Gold Font's like special as high as you can get it to get the 100% drop chance with the coins when you use her level 3 special. Trust me, it'll. Oh crap, there they are. Okay, so this is where we need to be. Destroy 5 of those Ferris, and you're done. You may have to, like, go back to the previous landmark and get them to respawn, but seriously, it is worth it. This blade is a complete beast, and I don't think we've seen an Ether Cannon gameplay in a while. Oh crap, we didn't get the 90% or higher, but this is why I like to have Rex with Sheba instead of Zeke, because Daring Shot is fantastic and synergizes really well with your level 1 special, and I just realized how tanky these guys are. Alright, this is probably going to take me a bit to kill 5 of them. Holy crud. And okay, we're on our last Ferris that we need to beat. Let's go ahead and show off her level 4! Because it's very rare you ever see me use this, but god dang, I love the animation so much. She sits in the bathtub and acts like a snake. It's so stinking rad, but that was actually pretty effortless. We only need to go back to the previous landmark one time and then come back here, but in case you need a refresher on where exactly this is, it is just straight up right here, the exact coordinates. Highly recommend you get this done, but yeah, now that we've finished that, I guess it's time to work on our other specials, which are pretty much just spam the specials in battle, and come to think of it, I'm the perfect place to do that. So if you were ever in a scenario where you want to quickly advance a blade's affinity chart with the specials, you know, the red things on the affinity chart, highly recommend you hit up your boy Skyfist Remington. He's going to show you what, no, but you can go to any named enemy that's of the appropriate level and just kick their butt. Also, to make sure we don't die, I'm going to go ahead and equip these Ox Cores. I didn't mention it till now. Sheba's amazing because she has 3 slots on an Ether Cannon. I like that. So we're outdoors, we're getting the 20%, we're fighting a humanoid, that's another 20%, and I got some aggro reduction because, yeah, Sheba does a lot of damage, and Morag can't really keep up with only 3 tank blades at the moment. But basically what we're going to try and do here is, I already did this a bit, but all you got to do, just spam level 1 special to get that. I think like one of the requirements is you need to do it 12 times. It's a lot faster than you think it is, but while we're at it and trying to showcase all these specials and stuff, I might as well show a bit of what her gameplay is like. So specifically in this encounter, we're never gonna be near his AoE attacks, and if we're always behind him when we get the, oh crap, the blade art from Sheba boosting our back attacks, our damage just goes through the roof, dude. Like, seriously, it's insane. Unfortunately, her auto attack speed is a bit low, but if it was any higher, she would just pretty much be the best blade in the game. But there already is a best character in the game in Blade, and spoiler warning, it's not Mithra, so but her level 3 is what we're always trying to get off here. But at the same time, it wouldn't hurt if we got Venom Water going with Nia. That'd be really nice. And sometimes when you get the level 4, you might be like, crap, I screwed up. And then you feel like you're forced to use it. All you gotta do is actually just step away and, oh, come on, Nia, no! Man, whatever, but that's fine. I'm just trying to get the extra damage from the blade combo. All you gotta do is just separate yourself from Sheba a little bit and get it off that way. It's not really super important, but I just like the animation for level 4. It's really nice. But in an ideal scenario, what we'd want to do there is get the level 3, collect the coins from Gold Font, and then just keep moving onward. But yeah, I'm not really sure I want to show the whole fight of this. This is just like, if you really go back and watch the first time we fought this dude, our numbers, sure, we increased a lot of levels, right? But our damage output is unparalleled. Sometimes Sheba's specials can do more damage than a full blade combo, but yeah, really, just sit behind her, make sure you're pretty much always getting your arts up. I highly recommend the jelly that increases your art recharge, and you should be good. There we got the extra damage because we were 90% HP or higher, which is super easy to maintain with an Ether Cannon, but yeah, her animation's god dang amazing. I love her battle setup with Rex, arts-wise. If you're always behind the opponent, your damage is gonna be nuts, but there's still a little bit more we can do with her Affinity Chart, so I think that's what we'll focus on next. But before we get all that crap, I almost forgot to tell you guys, if you talk to this dude again, with Sheba in your party, you get a little cutscene in. You're Sheba, right? That is our name, yes? Sorry, it's just the core crystal was displayed in our shop for ages, so seeing it finally come to life, still kind of surreal, you know? No, I'm loving the whole always in the bath thing, by the way. Very hygienic. Are you making fun of us, Pia? Not at all. So pray tell, do you want something of us? Yeah, right, my grandpa made a promise with you when he was younger. A promise, you say? He said that if you managed to sell your core crystal for 500,000 gold, he'd give half the proceeds back to you. Does this mean 25,000 gold is ours for the taking? That's the long and short of it. Ridiculous though it may be. Truly, our former self was a genius, a queen among queens. My grandpa was always grumbling about that promise, though. Said a rock like this would never sell for that price. And he had a point. I mean, 2 generations later, the thing was still on display. But a buyer appeared in the end, did they not? And now you are 250,000 gold the richer. Perhaps you should have priced it at 5 million gold instead. Doubtless, our driver would have paid up regardless of the asking price. Don't know about that. This is quite the blade you've got your hands on. Yeah, you get a refund for half you spent. Now that we've taken care of that bit of a refund, I went ahead and kept battling that named enemy over and over again, and our Affinity Chart is looking fantastic. Unfortunately, the financial settlement isn't really going anywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to advance that as well. Now your Affinity Chart might look a little bit different depending on the, methods and stuff that you used during your playthrough. I think one of her Affinity Chart requirements is you need to buy and sell a lot of stuff, but if you have Torigoth at level 5 development, all you got to do is keep buying golden cylinders and selling them back to fulfill that requirement. I'm pretty sure that's the one for Economic Animal, but yeah, the first cafe that we need to visit is here in Torigoth. All you gotta do is buy just 10 of these, and that part of her Affinity Chart is finished. And now to Oriya to buy some more crap. So here's the tea selling dude, all the way back in the mercenary camp. All you gotta do is buy the Generosity, and you're done. Seriously, her Affinity Chart is this easy, guys. And the last tea that we can purchase right now is here in Indol of all places. All you gotta do, yet again, buy 10 of the Indoline tea, and you're pretty much finished with that, believe it or not. Sadly, we cannot get her Affinity Chart, maxed out yet because of certain story events that happen. So, that is kind of a bummer, but, seriously, compared to any other blade in the game, how many can you just pretty much max out instantly like that? I don't know, dude. That's all I'm trying to say, but yeah. Because she can get even stronger. Okay, so she can get stronger up to a point, combat-wise. We still, like I said before, cannot get financial settlement. It really stinks, because that tea is not purchasable till almost the very end of the game. But what are you gonna do? Outside of that, girl talk not important. Lockpicking could be important, but debatably the most important thing to get onto Sheba is rank 5 with golden fonts, and to finish this we need to complete the quest Fool's Gold, and that's what we'll be highlighting on in the next episode. I really wanted to make a in-depth video talking about Sheba and her strengths in combat, because I do truthfully believe she is one of the best, most adaptable blades in the whole game, and if I could help you guys get her, build her up, make her strong, that'd make me very happy, because I'm a little bit of a Sheba fanboy. Okay, not a fanboy, but I think she's a cool character. 90% of her Affinity Chart is pretty simple. Just start a battle with 2 female blades in your party. You pretty much got that one taken care of. But just the simple fact that the more girls you have in your party, the stronger she gets. The more gold you pick up, the stronger she gets. The more money you donate in the piggy bank, the stronger she gets. There's very few downsides if you have the patience to grind up the gold to get her. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for this episode, guys. Next time we start our first blade quest, so see you guys then. Bye.